Hey guys, have you ever been minding your own business watching television when some guy appears and starts yelling at you in a Bosley Hair Restoration commercial? I'm sorry about that. That's a bit much. Anyway though, who is that dude? Why is a man with a full head of hair pimping a product for those losing their luscious locks? What are we doing here? So that loud, annoying man is Aaron Marino, who sometimes goes by Alpha M. No, seriously, he does. Anyway, Marino is notorious for peddling awful advice and dodgy products onto insecure men. The self-proclaimed #1 men's YouTube lifestyle influencer is also comically short. Seriously? He's like one of only a handful of dudes that Vladimir Putin is taller than. That's not the point though. What is the point here is that it makes no sense for this guy to be yelling at you in a Bosley Hair Restoration commercial. Firstly, he has all of his hair. Secondly, he knows nothing about anything. But before we delve into that, it's important to say a few words about hair loss. Hair loss is no joke. There's no shame in trying to combat it either. I'm not ashamed to admit I use minoxidil, because just the thought of going bald sucks and kinda scares the crap out of me. What's more, I cannot speak to the effectiveness of Bosley Hair Restoration. That is on you to decide. What I can address is the effectiveness of using Marino as a spokesperson. Simply put, this is a gross miscasting. It's the equivalent of having Ryan Seacrest promote a pickup artist for women. Oh, that's actually a real thing, by the way. Honestly, what are we doing here? You would have to be an absolute idiot to believe in anything the man who calls himself Alpha M says. If you ever want some awful advice based on really weak science, or no science at all, Aaron Marino is your guy. For starters, he's always talking about ways to make one's dick bigger. Seriously, he's created countless videos on the topic. Let's be real, no alpha male in the world gives a shit about that. It does seem like the kind of thing an itty bitty little man would obsess about, however. Regardless, his suggestions on how you go about doing that are ridiculous. Eating watermelons or taking zinc supplements won't noticeably enlarge your cock. The awful non-alpha advice doesn't stop there. He makes a ton of uneducated statements based on his very narrow and myopic view of what manhood is all about. For example, he claims people who smoke weed won't be taken seriously. I don't even smoke, but I know that weak sauce advice is some bullshit. This ain't 1994. Getting high and being productive are not mutually exclusive concepts. There is a reason the guy yelling at you in those Bosley Hair Restoration commercials isn't saying anything. Marino is incapable of providing sound advice. If you're considering this product, you need to think long and hard about what type of company would enlist a bum like Marino to promote it in the first place. Really now, what are we doing here? If you would like to know more about why this Aaron Marino guy is such a huge tool, you can check out a link to an article currently on the touchback.com. Until next time, I'm Cheyenne Hollis. This is the Touchback, and be sure to hashtag take it out to the 25.